The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. Major League Baseball on the show is next. MLB The Show is at the Gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. One for the dads here as we get you set for this Father's Day matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. I'm joined by Eric Carroll and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals as they'll line themselves up like this here this afternoon. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. Denard Span will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 115.
1-0 pitch now. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. He's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now here's a sharply hit ball back up the middle. It's going to find its way into center field, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base runner here for the Nationals, and with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Jamie Carroll will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Span runs. Pitch is high. The throw. And Span is going to be caught stealing here. He's out at second base.
Well, this is mano a mano right here. You've got a very good base stealer squaring off against, I'd say, the best defensive catcher in baseball in Molina. Yachty can shut down just about any running game, and he guns his guy down here. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Bryce Harper will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Oh, that's wrong. That's so wrong. Go back to one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Wilson Ramos will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Too low, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And set to go to work against this lineup. There you get a look at the numbers for one of the better left-handers around, the starter Gio Gonzalez. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Alan Craig will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for St. Louis, the fielder, Allen. Ray.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now a bullet back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Matt Carpenter will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
And he misses 2-1.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
The 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's the obvious danger of trying to get a guy to fish at a curveball in the dirt. You'll see this one skip away, and now that'll take the double play situation right off the board. Could be a costly mistake.
One out and a runner on second base. And this is going to be a foul ball. Short lead from second, now the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Nate Walker will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. First pitch coming. And that misses for ball 1. And there are the league leaders in RBIs that we referenced a moment ago. Trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Fouled back. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Wow. He is just a mess out there right now. Already 2 wild pitches here in the first inning. He's looking like the nerves have really taken hold of him out there.
Let's go! Let's right now!
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Probably a good move to go ahead and put him on there. Now with one out, they can get the matchup they want, and they can still go after a ground ball to get him out of it.
Number 16 digs in now with a chance to do a little damage and give his club the lead in the early going. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
1-0. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Now, I'll tell you what, guys, he did not miss a grand slam by a whole lot. He'll wind up getting the sacrifice fly in the RBI, but you see just how close this ball came to getting out of here.
Yadier Molina will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now here's the first pitch. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And it is a run.
Already, things are not really going to form here in this first inning. Where is this pitch? It's nowhere close. You don't want to spot your opponents too many easy runs, especially early in the ballgame.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. Cards lead it 2-0. Wilson Ramos will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Wilson Ramos.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
20-21, 2-1 to count.
Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Down 2-0 here early. They get the leadoff man on to start the second. We'll see how they want to play things from here.
Adam LaRoche will get his first cuts here.
Get 2! Go Cardinals!
Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now Miller on 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And they can't get LaRoche to chase there as that evens things at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Ian Desmond will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now a pickoff play at second, runner back standing. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Fouled straight back. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike
Don't
three.
let him score.
A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, if you're going to hook a curveball away, you've got to have strong hands. And you'll see, this swing breaks down a little bit, but look at him get those hands through. Yank it to his pull side.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And digging in, the left-handed hitter, Nate McLouth. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Batting 8, second baseman, Rendon.
Anthony Rendon will get his first opportunity now. And this will be fouled away. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And that misses 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Batting 9th, pitcher.
Gio Gonzalez will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are loaded here, one man out.
Let's run the 5-4-3 here.
Grounded foul, still 2 strikes. A big pitch here, 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Nats 1. Matt Adams will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
53, Matt Adams.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Let's go.
Now here's the pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 8th, center fielder,
Peter Borges will dig in here.
Water, soda. Water, soda here.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. And McLeod will make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Shelby Miller will step in now.
Come on, guys, let's go.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Way outside. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. you don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here comes the 1-2. Got him. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Nats 1. Denard Span will come up now to kick off their half of the third. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits in 2 innings, you're doing all right for yourselves. But like you said, they've only got 1 run to show for those 5 hits, so they'll need to capitalize a little better.
Let's go, Redbirds!
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
And this ball swung on and skied out towards center field for Borges. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Jamie Carroll will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, they've been a little unlucky so far because they're putting the ball in play. And they've hit a few of those balls really hard, but they're just not falling for them right now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First offering on the way. Ball 1.
No. 1 ball, no strike. Ah, give me a break, dog.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Borges is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-1. Alan Craig will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a two-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Here we go.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Matt Carpenter will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. The tag by Desmond, and he is out at second base.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And the throw to LaRoche is in time. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder,
Michael Lee will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. First pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Over to first with it is LaRoche, and that will be that. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian. Here is it's Wilson Ramos that gets set to lead off the Nationals half of the inning. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Let's do it, guys.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Sometimes, especially when you're down in the count, you just got to take whatever the pitcher gives you. He's not trying to muscle up on something. He's not even really trying to drive anything. He's just trying to make contact, put the ball in play, and good things wind up happening for him.
Adam LaRoche will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, Cardinals, let's go.
And this is low, ball 1.
Oh, come on.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's leading towards second.
Runners off for second. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And LaRoche is aboard. It's a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way. And that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Ian Desmond will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
All right, here we go.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
The 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Nate McLouth will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
Here we go. Turn 2.
Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. And a double steal try here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's high, but a fine job to come down with it at third, and he's out stealing third base.
You know, maybe they should hang signs in that opposing dugout. Run at your own risk. You know, this guy's got a cannon back there, and he hoses the lead runner at third as part of that double steal.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nationals leave one. They still trail it here 2-1. Nate Walker will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
The shortstop, Nate Walker.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. the fastball up there, mistaken location, and he is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Number 16 will dig in. Hit a sacrifice fly earlier.
Number 16.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That last home run estimated to travel 431 feet. That is a long one. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And he got him.
The one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Yadier Molina will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swinging a hard liner to center field.
Boy, and that was some kind of effort out there. Here's a look at it. He's charging in hard, and this ball just kicks off his glove right there. This is going to be a base hit all the way, but it was nearly a super play.
Matt Adams will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled back. Lays off 2-2 now.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Peter Borges will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Peanuts over here, peanuts.
Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Anthony Rendon will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Gio Gonzalez will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Get out of here, DC.
Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5.
All right, straight down here.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Denard Span will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Get him swinging!
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Nationals gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Shelby Miller will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Pitcher, Shelby Miller.
First pitch on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Now a hard liner towards short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yep, that's a pitcher up there, all right. Sounded like he hit that ball with a rolled-up Sunday newspaper.
Alan Craig will step in, a base hit in his last time. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing.
Here we go.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Too high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Struck him out on a good pitch there. And if you're keeping tabs, that's his 100th punch out of the season. And you see it there on your screen, strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Matt Carpenter will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
And he struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. Jamie Carroll will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Bryce Harper will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a wild throw there as he tried for the backhand, but it got right by him. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up, so there'll be no advance, but that was not at all good.
Yeah, a good effort there at first. Here's the stretch on show motion. The throw to the right field side of the bag, and you see him swing that left leg all the way around and try and backhand this thing, and it winds up hopping right over the top of his glove.
Wilson Ramos will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And, oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, I think he kind of just pulled down a little too sharply on this curveball. He gets that crossfire action, and behind the plate, you got to try and play first baseman down there. Very hard to do.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Boy, what a great play there in right center field. You know, he may have taken up a little sod on that play, too, because he pretty much stuck the landing. But he's able to make that play, and he looks like he's okay as well.
Adam LaRoche will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Lays off 1-0. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Well, that 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Ian Desmond will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Nationals 2. Michael Lee will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Tyler Clippard will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Nate Walker will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. That's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Number 16 will dig in, hit a sacrifice fly earlier. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
There haven't been too many times where we've questioned his strike zone here today, but I've got to be honest with you. I think he completely missed that one.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
These guys have put together back-to-back doubles. He was looking for a third with that swing.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
(3-1) on the way. In there, on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Fouled back. Oh, this is hit hard, but caught it short by Desmond. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, the longer this at-bat went, the more you figured he was going to get his pitch sooner or later. Well, he got it, and he hit it right on the button. And when you work a count like that and you get the pitch that you want, it's almost unfair that you don't get a hit.
Runner at second, 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Low for ball 1. Now a look and a throw back to second. But the runner's back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Might have an idea something's up here. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
Come on now, let's go.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Well, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. And on the error, a run is going to score. So another run is across to score on the base hit. And with that, we take a look at the league leaders in runs scored so far. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Matt Adams will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to LaRoche is in time, and thanks to the double play ball, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pat Neshek will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mark Ellis is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Nate McLouth will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Leading off for the Nationals, left fielder Nate McLouth.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And this one misses to McLouth as that evens the count at 1-1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Anthony Rendon will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Sliced down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The pitcher, number 36, Tyler
Ryan Zimmerman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that misses, ball 1.
Come on.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Denard Span will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington, and the deficit remains 5-2. Craig Stammen will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Craig Stammen.
Peter Borges will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Center fielder, Peter Borges.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's a hard hit ball. Caught out there at second base. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7th.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Mark Ellis will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
Here we go, Mark.
The 3-1 coming. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Sweet.
Pitch here fouled away.
Double.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Alan Craig will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Runners going. Fouled straight back. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be fouled. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Drew Storen will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Washington, number 22, Drew Storen.
Matt Carpenter will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come on, Matt.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Michael Lee will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBI. You've got a shot to push that lead out even further if you can come through here.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. The next 3-2. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, this is certainly not going to help matters defensively. This forces home a run to extend their lead, and now an extra base hit could really put this one out of reach.
Nate Walker will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Let's go one more time, baby. Come home.
First pitch coming. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And I'm not generally in favor of pitching changes in the middle of an at-bat, but with the bases loaded, you got to get someone in there that can throw a strike.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, you know, that one not even close, and you can feel the noose starting to tighten up just a little bit more on him.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Come on, let's keep it
Sets
going.
the 2-2 pitch. And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now.
Oh, if there was ever a time for a strikeout, that was it. The bases remain loaded with two away now, so, you know, if they can get out of this with only one run scoring, that'd be quite a comeback.
Number 16 will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in thus far. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Let's get a sweep. Let's get the sweep. Come on, we can do it.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
Get the run.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Take sign?
That would be a take sign.
Let's do it. All right, let's go.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And that's got to drive a pitching coach crazy to watch your guy miss with 4 straight to force home a run. You see the sequence again. That's about as easy an RBI as you're going to get. He never even took his bat off his shoulder.
Yadier Molina will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Now's our
Yeah,
chance.
I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
MVP. Call. Base hit now.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. LaRoche is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jason Mott is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 30.
Tony Cruz will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
Number 48.
Jamie Carroll will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for Washington, third baseman, Jamie Carroll.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
3, 3, 3.
And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Shut it down now!
Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Keep up.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Bryce Harper will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Let's go. Shut this guy down.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Ready with the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
I don't think anyone's going to be too upset that they have to leave this place after the game. This series has been a nightmare.
Wilson Ramos will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Hit hard and caught down there at third. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Your attention, please. Now
And a new pitcher coming in is right-hander Luis Ayala set to take over. Tony Cruz will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir.
Here we go.
No, he tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Come on. Here we go.
On the ground down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Peter Borges.
Peter Borges will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Mark Ellis will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Swing and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And we'll have a quick stoppage here as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. Now here it comes. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 7-2. Jaime Garcia will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Jaime Garcia.
Adam LaRoche will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
First baseman, Adam LaRoche.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this will be fouled away. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Three and two now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Ian Desmond will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, let's turn in the double play for one.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Nate McLeod will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Runners on first with 1 down.
Good job, guys.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Now the 0-2 from Garcia. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back, they hit someone's helmet, anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Anthony Rendon is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth.
Popcorn, get your popcorn.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late. Danny Espinosa will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Espinosa.
Get that batter out.
Go, Jaime.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Double cold now.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ballgame, all you need is base runners.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
You know, you keep wondering if this is going to be the day that it ends, and it just never seems to happen. This is really becoming an incredible streak.
Entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 7-2. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Shelby Miller. His record is now 10-0. The loss goes to Gio Gonzalez. He falls to 7-7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.